Seems to be laid out a little differently, too. Look at the...
Ouch. I hate to be that guy.
Pick up.
No, I'm not into torturing complete strangers. Present company accepted, of course.
That's awful nice of you, Guybrush. I'm glad you'll torture me.
Perhaps I've become desensitized, but this pile of human bones no longer sickens me as it once did.
Oh, climb ladder. Now we get Guybrush in your face.
Nothing interesting up here.
Oh. Let's see, this is an odd table. Let's see. Look at Pinky.
For a pinky finger, it's quite large.
Look at Ring Finger.
If that's a ring finger, I'd hate to see the size of the ring.
Look at Middle Finger.
The middle finger. The most communicative of fingers.
It really is. Let's see.
This table must have been a hand-me-down.
Ooh, bad joke.
This finger seems slightly different than the others. That's quite a thumb.
Alright, let's see. Finger. Oh, right. Page down. Use finger. Pull my finger!
Yikes!
You pulled?
Yay,
Hey,
it's the
you!
voodoo lady!
Yes, it is I.
You seem to show up whenever I'm in trouble. Why?
Who can say?
Because you're a
Perhaps it's
failure
because we
without
share
her.
an unspoken magical bond. Perhaps the fates have intertwined our destinies. Or maybe I've got an unbreakable 5-game deal with LucasArts. In any event,
We're up to 5
I'm
games
here
now,
to
guys.
help. How can I assist you, Guybrush Threepwood?
I used to, when this game was still the last one, I used to complain, we've got to get another game. The voodoo lady has an unbreakable 5-game contract.
The cards have foretold that you seek direction.
How do I stop that weasel from hurling rocks at my house?
What goes up must come down. But what's more important is where it comes down.
Yeah, like on my house.
You should know better than to expect sense from Guybrush at this point.
How do I get to Lucre Island?
It's a fairly simple procedure. Get on your ship.
But I don't have a ship.
So find one. Must I draw you a map?
Yes.
Then assemble your
I would like you to draw me
A
a map.
crew? Where am I gonna get a crew?
This is a pirate town. Even
She's
in these
getting so
economically
impatient with him.
depressed times, you should be able to find a couple of competent sailors. Then sail to Lucre Island.
But I don't know where to find Lucre Island.
That's what navigators are for, Guybrush. I believe there's one in the scum bar.
They're not making me find a map this time, they're making me find a navigator.
Actually, I think I can figure out what to do next all by myself.
Lies! Let's see.
I sense that you wish to dabble in the dangerous voodoo arts. What did you have in mind?
Have you got any of those evil destroying voodoo dolls?
Game 1!
Sorry, we're fresh out. We're expecting a shipment from Dinky Island early next week, though.
That's one of the things about this game. It spends the, pretty much the entirety of the game going, look at us! We know what happened in the earliest games! We're really part of the series, honest.
How about one of those invisibility
They don't need to
necklaces
go that
we
far. I'd
sneak into
buy
women's
it.
Locker rooms.
Although it is
Those
nice to be
are
back to
nice,
Melee.
aren't they?
Yeah. Got any?
No, it's been a bad year for unspoiled eyeballs.
Aww, no invisibility necklace.
Do you have any plus 10 strength elixirs in stock?
Perhaps. What are your current stats?
I don't think I've got any.
Well then, what good would a strength elixir do?
I see your point.
Aw, D&D.
I could really use a potion that would make me immune to severe gas attacks.
You're telling me. Tragically, our shipment from Booty Island is also running late.
What is with all these late shipments? Could this be a greater conspiracy? Could this be part of a huge Caribbean-wide plot? Are the aliens involved? Or is it just a plot device so she doesn't have to give him anything? You decide.
I'm in the market for an enchanted sword that hypnotizes my enemies into a deep stupor before I skewer them with it.
You don't need a sword to send your foes into a stupor, my child. Just be yourself.
Gee,
That's so
thanks.
mean.
Have you got any snacks? I'm starving.
I left my gum machine in Puerto Pollo. You might want to try the Scum Bar if you're really hungry.
I am.
On second thought, I probably shouldn't be shopping at a time like this.
True.
What's your damage, Guybrush?
My mystic eye sees precious time wasted in idle chit-chat.
That's the
What
best
would
way
you
to
like
waste
know?
time.
Didn't you relocate to the island of Puerto Pollo?
I did, but I sensed that I was needed here on Melee. Besides, the incessant clucking on Puerto Pollo was driving me mad.
That was a lot of clucking.
Did you really move your thriving voodoo emporium back to Melee Island just to be near me?
Yes, but perhaps my voodoo senses were on the fritz.
Aw, the voodoo lady is so nice.
Why is Melee Island so empty?
That is an excellent question,
I had at
Guybrush.
least one
I
good
thought
one.
so. Well,
What?
why is Melee Island so empty?
Oh, that. About a month ago, a mysterious overseas investor
Ooh.
began buying up all of Melee Island from the local pirates. Those that wouldn't sell have been challenged to various forms of insult games. Insult sword fighting, insult golf, insult darts, insult arm wrestling.
So many
You get the
insults.
idea. Strangely, this
like the internet.
investor always wins. He's the best insulter the Tri-Island area has ever seen.
So he must be
Eventually,
from the internet.
Even the craftiest
Hooray!
of Melee's pirates have been forced to sell after wagering their homes and businesses in ever-escalating rounds of insult gaming.
How awful. Why don't the pirates just refuse to play?
How many pirates do you know that can resist a duel?
Good point.
In any
It
event,
is indeed.
the few pirates remaining on Melee Island live in constant fear of being challenged by this foreign investor.
Aw, poor those pirates.
You've helped me so much over the years, and I still don't know your name.
My name is not important.
She's the voodoo lady.
I'd like
That's
to
all
talk
you
about
need to
more
know,
important
man.
matters.
Like what?
I don't have any more important matters.
I don't need any
to
more
go.
of your enigmatic hoodoo right now.
As you wish, Guybrush. I'll be here later if you need me.
That's mighty generous of you, voodoo lady. What do you think, guys? Should we head to the Scum Bar? Oh, I love that this game lets you run. Running. Whee! 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 Alright, that's enough of that. Let's go this way real quick. This is not the way to the Scum Bar. I just wanted to look at this.
Wow, that's one flexible merboy.
Why, I don't know. I just felt like it. Anyway, on to the Scum Bar. Whee! You can't go into any of these buildings pretty much. Or you can go into this one. Wait a second. Let's go talk to these two. Do-do-do-do-do. They look familiar, you guys. Talk.
Ahoy there, fellow seafaring wastrels.
Yes! Oh, sorry about that.
You startled us.
Yeah, that's it. I startled.
You two look awfully familiar.
Didn't I know you from
We
some-
have very common-looking faces. Isn't that right?
Oh, definitely. Can't swing a dead Chinook around here without hitting someone who look like us.
Yeah, everybody on the planet looks like these two. They're so generic. Let's see. I think you've already figured it out, but let's just be silly.
Dudes, aren't you the founding members of Keel Hall, the world's loudest pirate speed metal band?
Not likely. Neither of us can carry a tune.
Well, neither can Keel Hall. Are you sure we haven't met?
Drop it, Threepwood.
Hey, how'd you know my name?
Doesn't everyone know the name of Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate?
True, but I still think you guys look familiar.
Bam.
Didn't we share a cruise to Monkey Island once?
I don't think so.
Carla, make the bad man stop. He's come to take us back to Monkey Island.
Carla!
Who?
You can't fool me. You're Carla, the sword
Yay,
master of Melee
Carla.
Island. And you're Otis.
I don't know what
Yay,
you're talking
Otis.
about.
Let it go, Otis. The half-witch recognized us.
I knew you guys looked familiar. You were 2/3 of my original Monkey Island crew.
The crew you abandoned on Monkey
You
Island? mean?
Do
mutinied!
you have any idea how difficult it is to escape from Monkey Island?
No. How difficult is it to?
Escape from Monkey Island.
Title drop.
Well, it's really difficult.
Yeah,
The whole experience was very traumatizing.
scared us for life.
Gee,
I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, sorry doesn't feed the narwhals, Buster.
You mutinied. I don't feel bad for you at all.
So, what have you rapscallions
I
been
like
up
you,
to?
though. I'm happy to see you again.
Where to begin?
What have you been doing with yourself, Carla?
You mean after I finally managed to escape from Monkey Island?
You're never gonna forgive me for that, are you?
Not in this lifetime. Anyhow, I've spent the last few years here on Melee Island re-establishing my Swordmaster credentials.
Well, that sounds productive.
Oh, it was, until that Australian showed up.
Australian?
Yeah, an Australian real estate developer.
Real
He challenged me
estate.
to a round of insult sword
Exciting.
fighting. Badgered me into betting my house. It was over so quickly.
Aww.
Gee,
Now I wander the streets of Melee insult sword fighting for food.
how sad.
It is sad.
How about you, Otis? What have you been doing for the last few years?
Well, after I finally escaped from Monkey Island, I made my way back to Melee Island, where I tried to resume my former profession.
Petty thievery?
I prefer to think of it as proactive redistribution of wealth. Unfortunately, the indignities I suffer on Monkey Island have left me so jittery that I cannot pick a lock or a pocket without making more noise than a flatulent hippo.
What vivid imagery. So how do you earn a living?
Begging mostly. You'd be
Aw.
amazed how many people will pay to hear the story of the innocent pirates who were betrayed by their idiot captain.
You know, you keep going on about that, but, sorry, you mutinied. I don't feel bad.
Whatever happened to Captain Smirk, the sword trainer?
He sold his house to a foreign investor.
But he
An
didn't want to.
Australian
The
foreign
investor
investor?
challenged him to a round of insult gin rummy and beat him.
Smirk was so ashamed that he signed over the deed to his house on the spot and hopped the next ship out of Melee.
The same
Aw.
story's been repeated dozens of times all over Melee Island. This slimy investor strolls into a pirate's house or place of business, challenges him to a game of insult something or another, then humiliates them so badly that they have to cave into his hostile takeovers.
Haven't you noticed all the soul signs around here?
Nope, I just ran through town.
Well, where's the third member of our old crew?
You mean Meat Hook?
That's a good question.
After we finally got off Monkey Island, Meat Hook renounced
Finally.
his piratey lifestyle and returned to his true passion,
Drinking?
painting.
Painting? But the guy's got no hands.
That's what we said.
These stories are too depressing. Let's talk about something else.
If we must.
Won't you join my crew? For old time's sake.
Guybrush, take a good look at Otis.
Monkeys! Monkeys is full of the monkeys!
That's what happened to him the last time we agreed to be part of your crew. Now, what in the name of
I don't really see a
Blackbeard's
problem
dandruff
there.
could possibly convince us to join you in another idiotic adventure?
Well, how about...
A brand new car! Booty Island property?
cushy government jobs?
That sounds interesting.
Carla, what are you doing?
What kind of cushy government jobs are we talking about?
You know, the kind where you're paid 3 times the going private sector rate, no one checks your work, and it's impossible to be fired.
Don't listen to him, Carla. He just wants to take us back to Monkey Island.
We'd want contracts, of course.
I'll see what I can do. Be seeing ya.
Not if we see you first.
Ha! Oh, Carla and Otis. You may have mutinied, but I still like ya. Well, it's Town Hall, but there's nothing really interesting in there, I don't think. Ah, the scum bar. It looks totally different from how it used to look. Huh.
The Scum Bar. Haven for the rowdiest bunch of drunken scallywags you'll ever see.
Ah, memories. Let's go in. Too high up. Seriously, that thing's like as tall as his knees. Anyway, into the scum bar we go. Oh, it's still got the little smiley on its sign. Well, this place looks a little different. Let's see what these... I thought they removed the scum bar's dartboard because they had a terrible accident. What could have prompted them to bring it back? Is this part of the conspiracy? Or did they just feel like having a dartboard in a bar? Anyway, let's talk to these guys.
Ahoy, mateys!
Buzz off, buzzard breath.
Yeah, can't you see we're busy here?
You're in a bar. You're playing darts. This is busy?
Listen,
Point.
we're playing for the title of Grand Master Dart Champion of Melee Island,
Very important.
Yeah, and unless you're good enough to compete,
which you aren't.
we'd advise that you take a long walk off a short pier.
Ooh, never heard that one before.
Why are there so many holes in the wall around the dartboard?
Those are from other players?
Yeah, we never miss a shot.
Get out of here.
No, really. Pick a number. He'll hit it.
Let's test his prowess, shall we?
I bet you can't hit a bullseye.
Watch the master at work.
Hey!
Wow, that's pretty good.
He's at an angle, too.
I bet you can't hit another one on the first shot.
Name it and I'll hit it.
Oh, let's see.
Land one right in the eye of that skull over the door.
Here goes nothing.
Hey, you're pretty good. I bet you can't hit another one on the first shot.
Name it and I'll hit it.
I'll admit it, this is just for fun now. Let's see.
I bet you can't hit that guy over there.
Oh,
What guy?
trying to be tricky,
What
huh?
guy are they talking about? They're looking at me! I'm no guy! Ah! Aww. Now my
Hey, you're pretty
screen's
good.
all cracked. What a bunch of jerks. Anyway.
I'm a dart-throwing maniac.
Really?
Back in grade school, they called me the Dart Master. Or something that rhymed with that anyway.
Ha!
So, can I join your game?
No.
Aww. Why doesn't anybody love me?
Would you strapping young specimens
Guybrush
like to join my
Threepwood.
pirate crew?
I'm a
I
mighty
would,
pirate!
But once I win the Melee Championship, I'm gonna have to go on tour to win the Tri-Island Dart Throwers Championship.
Actually, you will be able to join his crew since I will be winning the Melee Island Championship.
Says you, Swabby.
Knows me, cracker brain.
Ooh.
Who's winning?
Right now, we're in a dead tie.
Well, I guess I'll be shoving off now.
Are you still here?
Fine. I'll just leave. Fine. No, it's fine. Let's talk to the gregarious yet horribly scarred bartender.
Hail and hello, oh master of all things grog-like.
What can I do for you, Mr. Marley?
Threepwood.
Right, sorry about that, Mr. Threepwood.
No, you had it right the first time. He's Mr. Marley.
This place is quieter than a crypt full of mines.
Isn't it a crying shame? It's been that way since that Australian blew into town.
The Australian again.
Aye, a scurrilous Australian land developer who's been using strong-arm tactics to buy up all the land on Melee Island. Half of our regular clientele have been driven off island by the no-good scoundrel.
What
Wow.
a jerk.
Do you know anything more about this Australian developer?
Not really. I'd surely love to give him a piece of my mind, though.
Methinks we need to look into this mysterious Australian land developer.
How'd you like to join a crew of courageous pirates on a dangerous quest?
Ooh, that sounds like fun.
Great!
But I should really check with my boss first. Hey, boss!
What?
Can I have a few days off to join Mr. Threepwood here on a swashbuckling adventure?
Are you out of your grog-addled mind? No.
I guess I can't go. Damn.
Aww.
You got any
Well,
snacks?
let's at least get
I
some
got
snacks
some
out of him.
pretzels.
Well, that seems harmless enough.
Yep. The Scumbar's famous kudu jerky pretzels.
Ooh, got anything else?
Not really.
Okay, let's have some.
Sorry, can't give you any.
What? Why did you...
That drunk at the table over there, he has the last basket.
Can't you give them to me without a basket?
Sorry, it's Scumbar policy.
Jeez, they don't make anything easy for you in Melee. Anyway, let's just get a grog, if we can't get anything else.
Grog me, barkeep.
Why, I'd be glad to. After you show me some ID.
ID? I don't got to show you no stinking ID.
You do if you want any grog.
Well, fair point.
No, really, grog me.
No, really. ID.
I like that this guy's such a stickler for the rules. I really like him. I wish he'd joined my crew.
Since when do groggeries check for ID?
Since unscrupulous Australian developers started trying to get our grog license revoked.
Yeah, you don't wanna be responsible for closing the Scumbar, Guybrush. Gaw.
No, really, grog me.
No, really. ID.
I left it in my other pants.
Well, either you change your pants or you don't get any grog.
But I like these pants.
Well then, no grog for you.
Aww.
No, really,
I
grog
really
me.
want a
No,
grog.
really. ID.
What, don't I look like I'm 14?
Actually, You look like you're about 15, but we're carding anyone who looks under 23 just to be safe.
Guybrush does look a lot younger in this game. I don't really like his design for this one, like, at all. But, you know... It's weird to me that he went from being really tall in Monkey Island 3 to being really, really short here.
I've got troubles.
Like what?
This is what you go to a bartender for, though. To complain about your troubles.
The government is trying to blow up my house.
Well, that's a crying shame, Mr. Threepwood.
Yeah, if anyone's gonna blow up my house, it should be me.
It's true, though.
I haven't got a crew to take me to Lucre Island.
You know, there's probably a pirate or two hanging around that could be coaxed into joining your crew.
Nobody likes me.
I need a ship to take me to Lucre Island.
You might want to try the Melee Island Municipal Shipyards.
Does Stan still work there?
No. The whole place is run by the harbor mistress these days.
Harbor mistress?
Aye, she's very by the book. Although, she does have her tender side.
If her tender side is anything like the painting behind you, I don't want to see it.
Very, very nice, Guybrush. Jeez.
On second thought, I hate listening to myself whine.
You and me both, brother.
Alright. Let's...
I've got to go.
Right, well, Grog will do that.
I like that one, too. I like this guy. Navigating. Navigating him hard. Alright, this must be the drunk that has the, oops. Sorry about that. It has the pretzels. So there.
Kudu jerky pretzels. It says, happy birthday.
Aw, it's somebody's birthday!
Hi there, fellow swashbuckler. What's the word on the street? How would you like to join my crew on a dangerous piratey mission? We'll be searching the seven seas for sunken treasure. I'll take that as a no, then. Got any more juicy nuggets of info?
You know, it's amazing to me that he's actually saying words, even if they're words that don't make any sense. I always just assumed he was going... But with the subtitles on, it looks like he's actually saying things.
Are you sure you don't want to join my crew? We'll be pillaging a small coastal village.
Hi, Kiba.
What's that you're drinking? Say, mind if I have some of your pretzels?
Ripple snipple, huh?
You sure I can't have any of your pretzels? You look like a busy man. I'll let you get back to your self-destructive binge drinking.
That feels like pretty much every conversation I've ever had on the internet. Let's see. Let's just take him.
I guess he doesn't want anyone taking his birthday pretzels.
Aww, but what if it's my birthday too? Don't I get pretzels? Anyway, this is the last guy in the bar. Let's talk to him. Krusty Sailor.